And welcome back to another episode of The Hobby Never Sleeps. That's not Dante, family.
Not Dante, everybody.
No, this is Meg. Meg, thank you for stopping by and hopping on the podcast. I appreciate you.
Oh my gosh, I love being on. I was hoping to be called on here, so I'm happy to be here.
It's only been like a year.
It's only been almost a year, yeah.
Right.
Almost a year, 9 months.
Took us too long.
So I'm excited to be here.
So if people don't know,
Yeah.
give us a little info on yourself.
I'm a baseball breaker here at WeTheHobby.
Yep.
I been starting to break in with WeTheHobby in May of last year. Just started getting my hands on some cards a few months ago.
I saw that.
So
are you
I'm
liking
on the
it?
sticks. I'm
are
on
you,
the sticks.
Are you liking it more on the sticks?
Oh my god, I love it. But I do miss the two chair. I get the moment where I can like focus in on the two chair, let the one chair do the job. But oh yeah, pulling one of ones. Why not?
Doing what
I mean, today.
You were just we were just talking about it, the new Shohei and Judge product came out. What are your like overall thoughts on it? Because,
I love it.
Because they did this recent. I'm sure you know about it, but they did it with like Wemby. Now they're doing it with Mahomes. I got to rip a lot of the Wemby with Mercury, but I have not gotten to see any of the Shohei and Judge. So like overall, what are your thoughts on like the product?
I love it so much because everyone's always chasing Judge and Ohtani.
Yeah.
You're paid either way if you get a base of them, or just even if you get the high number or low number cards of them, you're always going to get paid with these guys.
That's sick.
You're going to get at least $1,000 for if you hit a Shohei Ohtani or an Aaron Judge.
Even on the base?
Even on the base. And the base, all the base are numbered.
Oh, okay.
None of them are like non-numbered. They're all
sick.
numbered to 75 to 35 to 17. You can get the number match of Shohei.
Right.
Pulled a bookend 17 of 17 of Aaron Judge today. Damn. Paid. That's literally what it is, paid.
Well, you were just talking about, and it was my own fault. I should probably know more about the product, but it had just released, so I haven't really focused on it too much or watched any of it rip. You were talking about how it has like, it's got other people that sign on dual autos.
Yes.
Do they have that with Shohei too? Because you were saying
it's just Judge.
with Judge?
Just Judge in this, which is shocking.
But the checklist is sick, though.
Checklist is sick, but I wish they had a Ohtani and Trout. They have a Judge and Trout.
Really?
But they don't have an Ohtani and Trout.
Now that you bring that up with the World Classic like starting, could you imagine if it was like both of them during that
moment,
the duel with 2 outs?
That'd be
that would
insane.
be so. Yeah, but Trout wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
Trout wouldn't do that shit.
No, I mean this year it's not happening really because Ohtani's not pitching.
Yeah, he's not.
No, he's only going to be strictly batting. His insurance or whatever, they only cleared him for batting, not pitching.
Fair.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, like obviously. Big baseball breaker. Would you say like baseball's like your one sport?
Yeah, baseball's my top, followed by WNBA. I'm big on. Football is a close third. But yeah, it's between neck and neck with baseball and WNBA for me.
Mets, right? Not
Mets,
a Yankees.
Yeah, not a Yankees fan. My grandmother was a Yankees fan.
That's fair.
God rest her soul. She was a big Yankees fan, but yeah.
I feel that. That's how my whole family is.
Yeah.
My grandfather, my dad, massive Yankees fan.
Really? Okay.
They go to spring training like, well, my dad doesn't, but my grandfather does. So
yeah, I just got back from spring training. It was a
how
blast.
was it?
It was so much fun.
Yeah. How are you feeling about the Mets going into the season? Because obviously getting rid of Pete Alonso.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
I didn't love the move. I understood it, but
I
it's
understood
like,
it. I'm happy for Pete Alonso. He's gonna get his money.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his years that he wanted. He's also he's a good veteran player going into that locker room for the Orioles. They got a lot of young players.
You're right.
He relieves it from Gunnar Henderson now. Relieves it from like Kobe Mayo. I feel bad for Kobe Mayo now, just because Pete Alonso will be taking the first base spot.
I think it's good for him though.
He'll be moved to third.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he'll be fine. But overall, I think the Mets will be a solid. I think we'll get the wild card, but we're gonna get knocked out right away. For sure.
Well, let's knock on wood because last year what happened?
Last year was
kind of crazy.
It was a bit crazy. I would have to say that. But Bo Bichette, seeing him in spring training,
he looks good.
He looks good, but he's having a little bit of mess ups here and there.
Fine.
I mean, it's the first time at third base, really. He's learning the ropes. Good thing he's learning it in spring training and doing the mess ups in spring training. But once it comes to the big leagues, you gotta make sure you connect those.
Who's the other big signing guys had? Luis Robert? Or no.
Freddie Peralta.
Peralta
was our pitcher.
Peralta, yep.
Love him. I got to see him pitch against the Cardinals when I was at spring training a few days ago. And we're looking to sign him for another 4 years.
There you go.
I'm seeing rumors on that, and I hope we get him.
Listen, as a Pirates fan, I want to see you guys.
Are you a Pirates fan?
Yeah, it's a tough life.
Okay.
I just want to be 500.
Yeah. That's all you beg for.
I'm sure our bullpen's going to be great.
Yeah.
I mean.
How do you feel about Conor Griffin? Do you think he's gonna get called up right away, or do you think he's gonna sit at AAA for a bit?
I would be surprised if he didn't get called up. I mean, I've got a lot of friends like in our chat.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Pirates fans here, including like Toby.
Really?
Like Toby's a Pirates fan. But like one of my good buddies in the chat, lives in Pittsburgh, diehard like Pittsburgh fan in general, mainly baseball though.
Okay.
And he's thinking that he's going to be starting
opening day.
And I was like,
19 years old.
I would be surprised, but I would be okay with it.
Be chilling with that.
It kind of sucks. Like the one thing that like we struggled with last year was hitting. Like our pitching was fine, fielding was great.
Yeah.
But like
our
offense was just terrible. Like I mean, when Brian Reynolds is your best batter and he's batting 250.
Oh yeah, you can't just rely on that.
Like we have Henry Davis out there, just swinging and missing. So like it's exciting. Like obviously O'Neal Cruz coming back, Connor Griffin's fine, Reynolds is gonna be okay. But like now our fielding is like kind of taking a nosedive. Yeah. So I just like I said, I just want to be 500.
Just get 500. That's it. That's all we're banking for.
Skeens, all those guys will be back.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But anyways, back on topic here. So you said that you're obviously a breaker here with We the Hobby. Now I've heard that you've been in the hobby for a while. Is that correct?
Yes, I have.
So tell us that story of how you got into it and all that good.
I mean, when I was a kid, I was collecting big, and the Sports Illustrated, when they had like the cards already in there, and you had to pop them out of like the cardboard part of Sports Illustrated, Kids Sports Illustrated,
where you rip it out.
Yep,
those are the best.
I had my Maya Moore. I had a big one of that, and that was the one that she signed when I was a kid. When I saw her at Madison Square Garden play with the Lynx, so I was like collecting all my life when I was a kid, and then I kind of dwindled off. I threw out a lot of cards, so I probably had a ton of crazy stuff that could have been great this time around. But then we all did. Yep, we all did. And then around like 2019, I started collecting more. I started picking up a lot of Pokemon because that's when Pokemon got big again. And my nephew was big in Pokemon cards. So I kept picking them up for him, and I kept ripping them on like videos for him and like Snapchat, like showing him what I'm hitting, and he's telling me if they're good or not. And then I found baseball cards, and baseball cards really took me to the moon, basically. I'm obsessed with the baseball cards. Trying to chase the whole complete set. Trying to get all your favorite players, especially all the Mets. I was big on trying to get all the Mets players that I can get. But I was getting blasters, I was getting packs. You're not really guaranteed a hit in there.
Right.
Not anytime soon, really. You want to get those hobby boxes. And then I stopped collecting around like COVID time because there really wasn't much. I wasn't into breaking. Like I didn't hop into any breaks. I was more into just buying it physically and then ripping it myself. And then once COVID ended, I kind of got back into the groove of finding cards and really getting into it because I found out that my brother and his wife got into baseball cards, and then my nephews were involved in it. My nieces were involved in it. And I was like, yeah, this is getting big. Right. So it's Ohana in the hobby. That's what we like to call ourselves. And it's a whole family affair, and we love baseball cards, and that's how it all full circle.
Now, I'm just reading a little bit of what's posted in here. It says that is it father and uncle were also big collectors?
Yeah, my dad was a big collector back in the day. He would put his baseball cards. He said they were 50 cents a pack. You would get 10 cards and a piece of gum in it. Right. And once you got that piece of gum, the kids loved it. That's what he said. He goes, that's what they were chasing was the gum, not the cards.
Not the cards.
They would use the little clothespins to hang to clothes on to dry off the clothes.
Right.
Put the card on the spokes of the bike and just play it around. He goes, the amount of cards we damaged as a kid, it was crazy.
Oh, I've heard all those stories. My grandpa tells story. You remember when the 52 Mantle had sold for like 10 million?
Yep.
My grandpa sent me that link, and he's like, I used to have 10 of those, and I'd throw them in the bikes. I was like, you're probably sick. He's like, you have no idea.
No idea what you have left. And then like my uncle was big in collecting as well. He had cards up the wazoo to the roof of his garage. So yeah, he was a big collector as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So in regards of like your job and like what you do as a breaker, like how is that like, obviously you said your brother, your nephews and nieces really got you like back into it. How has that, are they still collectors?
Oh, we're still, they're all still, we have a group chat called Cards Are Us.
That's crazy.
We send all of our hits and stuff in there. We text each other. We're like,
That's
okay,
sick.
what store are we going to today? We go to a lot of our local card shops. Went to Fanatics Fest both years.
Yes.
Was a lot of fun. That's how I found We the Hobby, was the first year of Fanatics Fest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really cool to see that. Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah.
How do you see, especially as like a woman within the hobby, like how do you see that moving forward, especially with WNBA exploding? That's been a huge product that I've been ripping a lot of.
Me too.
A lot of the Don Russ Prism comes out here in the next couple of weeks. Like how do you see that moving forward?
I think it's growing tremendously. And I think what's cool about where I am at We the Hobby is being the only female on the baseball channel is big. And a lot of people, when I first got on the channel, a lot of guys were like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know this stuff. And I came in, I know cards, I know the players. Like, they were like, whoa, she knows ball. Right. You know what I mean? So just seeing a lot of these females going in the hobby, growing the hobby, showing young girls that we could be a part of the hobby too as well, which is pretty cool. Like, I have a funny story. It was like week 2 of me working here.
Right.
Abby texts me and goes, hey, can you come to the Red Wings game and be a breaker? And I'm like, sure. Week 2, I'm still in training, but sure, why not? I'm with Cam. So Cam and I are ripping with kids. And this one little girl comes up and I had her ripping with me and everything. And her dad was like, you're a breaker? I go, yeah, I haven't started yet, but I'm still in the training or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he goes, that's so cool, like showing that, like, and his daughter's big into card collecting. She was big on Josh Allen. She's a big Buffalo Bills fan.
Gotcha.
And she loves baseball cards. She was ripping a bunch. And he was like, can you sign a card for her? I was like, heck yeah. I've never signed a card, but now I have one.
You're your own celebrity.
Yeah,
now,
seriously.
You know?
He's like, I just love seeing that you're a part of the hobby, especially for baseball.
Right.
It's a big thing. And that felt so good to me. I was like, yeah, this is awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. So back to like your own personal collection. Are there any, now that like, again, I know you said you did a lot of Mets players. Now that you're here, learned probably a little bit more on product. Like, is there something or somebody that you collect like personally or?
So I'm big on Ken Griffey Jr. That's my big PC.
That's
so anytime
fair.
I see him, I'm scooping him up as
That's
much
fair.
as I can. Mike Piazza, obviously, with the Mets and all over. I like Corbin Carroll. He's a sneaky one.
That's
his market's
a good
moving
one.
a little
It
bit.
is.
Obviously, now with his injury and everything.
Is so he's not playing?
He's not going to be in
Classic?
the World Baseball Classic.
Gotcha.
No, he was supposed to be left field, I believe.
He's going to be a beast this year.
Yeah, but he's not going to be back till possibly the All-Star game.
Right.
All-Star break. So he's not going to be back till then. So his market's dipping now, but his market was up before. But
might be a good time to buy then.
Buy now, yeah.
Do you have any other players that you'd scoop up right now on the low?
I would say Connor Griffin now, but it's too late now. His market's booming. I was grabbing him a ton. Quentin Young for Bowman. Grab his stuff.
Young.
He's sneaky. Yeah, he's sneaky. I would grab him stuff, and twins are usually cheap in the Bowman rips. So scoop him up as much as you can. Get him. Matt Barr for the Twins as well is a good snag as well. We have some buyers in there that's actually cousins with him in our chat, which is really cool. Yeah. But those are the two sneaky Bowman-wise I would go for,
Gotcha. I know Bowman is. I'm again as a Pirates fan. It's kind of hard being a big baseball guy.
Yeah,
because we're so bad.
Yeah.
And we're probably gonna move off of Paul Skeens after this year.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, for like a personal and investing, like baseball is my go-to.
Oh yeah.
Like for sure, because like just like the fluctuation of markets within
There's so much with baseball.
We saw that with like You Savage.
Thank you.
You Savage.
You Savage.
I had his first Bowman, his true blue first Bowman. I almost sold it for $25. It's now $1,000 card. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like just the fluctuation of the market and Bowman
where
is
they
like
are.
is like nothing else.
Because the funny thing with Connor Griffin, like I was big on collecting him, and then once the top 100 came out, bang, up.
Same with like Nick Kurtz. Remember when he had like the 3 or 4 home run game? His like cards, they were expensive, but like not to what they're at now.
Oh, after
you know
that,
what I
he's
mean?
up. Yeah. Even a card at $199, people are like, "Yep, that's a 2K card right there."
That's fair.
With ink on it.
I don't know if you saw this, but Cooper Flag Superfractor came out of the newest Topps Finest basketball. Did you ever see the video of Leighton ripping the 101 Superfractor?
Was it the one where it's like ripped off, like it wasn't fully on, right?
The whole back was completely off of the card.
That's crazy.
So it's a little interesting now with the license taking over. I'm just I don't know, just crazy.
Because was it? It's before, right, or after? No, the license is with the NBA now, right?
Yeah, completely.
So can they send it to Topps?
I would assume so.
That's what.
But it's like now that like football's starting to take, like they're taking over the license for football.
Yeah.
I wonder. It's just not a good look.
No.
Like hopefully it's not like driving people away from it.
It's most like it's rushed. It rushed it.
Right. And along with that, there's this other link here that I'm looking at of people selling these Topps. It's flagship basketball.
Okay.
And they can see through the pack to know if the hits are live.
I saw that link. I saw that link. I was reading it. I was pretty shocked on that. Well, I mean, now people are X-raying, scanning these cards now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would be worried too. I wouldn't buy off of that.
No.
I would be for $28, $25 I saw on it. Yeah, no, I don't trust that one bit. But there is scanning and stuff like that. And I've hopped into breaks where I've seen like one guy, like he by accident like flipped the camera and it showed his side, and you see a scale next to him.
No.
And he's weighing the packs and just grabbing the lighter packs.
See, I'm not, again, obviously, I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
No, me either. I hate it.
Like, that's why, so Panini started to address that problem, I feel
Really?
like.
Okay.
So when Select in specific, Select Football, they will put like filler cards within product. So it's like every like pack is like a thick card, and it's all probably similar in weight, but it'll just be a blank like filler like
No way.
thick card stock. I don't know if they do that with Topps
No,
product,
they
'cause
don't.
I haven't been there yet,
No, yeah.
but yeah, it's gonna be interesting going forward.
It is interesting to say.
Some other kind of sad news: man steals $10,000 worth of product from Target using taco seasoning packs. So they put the thing underneath.
Yep.
So
what? And he got away with it a lot then. Jeez.
Yeah, 100%.
Self-checkout, that's where it's at.
It says up to $40,000 worth of product. So
oh my gosh.
that's crazy.
That's wild.
Up to a total of online and selling through it.
A lot of people do that, but honestly, to save you some money on cards, I would do the same, honestly. Jeez.
He's got a lot of tacos.
Yeah, a lot of this person. They're seeing their receipt. They're like, dang, this guy really loves the taco seasoning.
Up on it.
He was just here yesterday.
All right, so this segment's usually Dante likes to put Dante debates on.
Okay.
So it's just random things. I'm gonna go today and call this Conor's controversies.
Okay, done.
And I'm gonna get your opinion. You let me know how you feel on
Yeah.
this. Now on Whatnot side, we see this a lot.
Yeah.
We call them givey goblins.
Oh yeah.
People that come in. Do you guys get those?
We get them a lot, and people
Fanatics?
call them givey goblins all the time.
So
Very annoying.
givey goblins with multiple accounts, right?
Okay.
Should Whatnot and Fanatics be addressing those type of problems? Are you okay with it? Like, are you thinking to yourself, because there are a couple ways I go about it, but are you thinking to yourself, devil's advocate, okay, these people maybe can't afford to get in,
Yeah.
so like this is their way of hopping in and
That's
having
valid,
fun?
but I mean, if you see the crown next to their name and you don't ever see them buying into any other channel, any other breaks of anything else, and they're just constantly getting free break spots. I mean, that right there, it's like, okay, you have the money, but you just keep gobbling down these giveaway spots.
Right.
And it's noticing, the people in the chat notice. They're like, this person literally got a free break spot yesterday. This person keeps getting free break spots.
Over and over again.
All throughout the channel.
Right.
The multiple accounts, though, I think they should address it. They should see the email or whatever the IP address that it's coming from and just knock them all down and just give them the one. Yeah.
Fair. What about, do you do a lot of grading yourself? Like,
I'm starting to get back into it, yeah.
So they started, it seems, I have never seen this tool, but if you want to see it, I'll show you. So they started using these.
Oh, the plastic tool thing?
Little tools. What are your thoughts on maybe not, and it's not altering, right? Because you're using it to measure yourself.
Yeah.
Are you okay with using something like that? Like,
yeah, I would use it to kind of get a better idea on like the cards that I have, because you can look at it from your own eye and be like, this looks centered enough to be able to grade well, but then you get it back, it's an 8. Fair. Because of the centering. Yeah. And you're like, where did I miss it? That would be nice to have. I think that's a little like excessive, you know what I mean? Right. Just throw it in and see what you get for it. But that give you a little bit of an idea of like what it could grade. Fair. Yeah. Is there like a level threat? I know it's kind of a taboo thing to talk about, but I like to talk about it because like if I'm gonna spend a lot of money on like a raw card, I want to make sure like that I'm looking it over. Yeah. What are your thoughts on quote unquote cleaning cards? I personally have not done the cleaning yet. Me neither. And I've never personally done it either, but it seems really complicated. Like when I've gone to PSA the past few times, I've like snuck into the room to see like are people cleaning the cards. And like there's a huge light above, they got the camera above, like they see it and they're just like really clean. I'm like, I don't even when I put the glass screen protector on my phone, I'm looking at it once, making sure there's no dust and just slapping it on like that. You know what I mean? Right. I just hoping for the bubbles and stuff like that. But they take it really seriously. Like I don't even know what to use. Even Drew says, he's like, honestly, he goes, this could sound gross or whatever, but he's like, spit on a rag and just clean it like that. And that's the best way to clean it. Yeah, literally, that's what he says. Like he's just like throw it on a rag and just wipe it down and that's it. He goes, that's the best way to do it. I'm like, all right, done. That's fair. Yeah. Now, I don't know, on that same topic, a little PSA side note. PSA, I don't know if you saw, but they've been moving around their times, almost like pushing it back a little farther. And obviously your market is moving like
drastically,
Yes.
right? Like I've got some friends that have pulled, like, I saw this post about it, an Anthony Richardson like cracked ice that they were waiting for so long to where now it's like it wasn't even worth getting it graded.
Really?
So like what are your thoughts on PSA changing their times around?
Like being delayed more, like people are waiting months and months for it. It's frustrating. I mean, if you're spending X amount of money and you're spending the X, you're doing the expedited shipping for it,
right?
And you're still waiting longer.
Yep. That's
what's tough. And you're getting worried about your card because one, your card could get lost in the mail.
For sure.
Could get stolen. You have no idea, and you're just still looking for it. I mean, and looking for the pop count, what you got for it, what's the grade for it. It's just that's just the one thing. If you're paying extra to get it quicker, you should be getting it at that time frame. And I get it. There's a lot of people are breaking there now, so that's their top priority and everything. But still should really work on getting it quicker. Right. Because that's what's holding people from not going to PSA. They're going to other brands, CGC. They're going to the AI one now.
Yes.
Tag.
They're
going to Tag.
That's exploding. I don't know if you saw the stats on that.
It's going big on there now, so everyone's going there because it's quicker. You're getting it back faster. It's a different look to it. But yeah, people are going to other places because it's coming quicker.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. All right. Let's fast track into some MLB talk. World Series Classic starts. Yep. Is it this week?
Tonight's the first game, and then tonight's the first game at 10 p.m.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know if you've looked through the roster. Let me just go through this batting order and the starting pitching rotation. Bobby Witt at shortstop, Kyle Schwarzer DHing, Judge at right field, Harper at 4, Cal Raleigh catcher, Roman Anthony, Alex Bregman, PCA, and Bryce Terang. Yeah. Right? That's your starting lineup.
Gross.
And then your pitching rotation is, Logan Webb, Tank Skubal, Paul Skeens, and Nolan McLean. Could this be like the best roster of all time?
For sure. From last year's pitching staff to this year's pitching staff, they've upgraded so much. And I know with Skubal, he's only going to pitch one game. I know a lot of them are only going to be pitching one game. I think Skeens might be the only one that's going to do
one, maybe two.
Maybe
is
two.
It 2?
I think he is.
Could be 2.
This year is so stacked that we almost saying that they're going to be guaranteed into the finals.
Right.
And I'm thinking DR is going to be with them. I think DR is going to knock down Japan.
Well, who's the player that got knocked out from the DR for PEDs?
No, he's still in.
Oh, he is.
He's going to be still playing Profar.
But he can't play in the season.
Oh yeah, he's out the whole season. So he still gets to play in the World Baseball Classic.
That's crazy.
I know. Yeah, Profar. Yep.
Other starting pitchers on the roster: Matt Boyd, Clay Holmes, Clayton Kershaw, Mike Witcha, and Ryan Yarbrough.
Gross.
That's
gross, dude.
That's insane. I hope
even all the teams that are in the World Baseball Classic are stacked. You got Juan Soto on DR. You got Jack Haggs on the Italian League.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just. They're all insane.
Well, odd favorites. U.S. is at -110 to win it.
Okay.
Japan is right below them at +130.
Yep.
And then DR is at +400. Then it's a little bit of a drop off. Venezuela and then Puerto Rico to close it out.
Yeah, so. I've noticed that too. I was talking about that with Greg earlier today. The DR keeps fluctuating on where they're at when it comes to the odds. But I probably be sprinkling a little bit on DR.
You think we win it though?
I think. Oh, we're winning it. Yeah. Dude. You just read off.
Is this the third? Is this the third year? Third year of baseball classic?
I believe so. I think the one was in 2006 or 2003, if I'm not mistaken, and then 2023 was a few years ago, and then this one,
Now, kind of back to cards. Topps Dynasty. They was last year or 2 years. No, they've been doing it for a while, I guess. A couple of years they introduced the World Series Classic into Topps Dynasty, right? Mm-hmm. What do you would know this more than I do? What is like the resale market in comparison to like somebody like let's say you had a Mike Trout and Angels in comparison to World Series Classic, like which one drives more demand?
I would say probably just the Angels for Mike Trout.
I'm surprised.
I feel like when it comes to the World Baseball Classic, it's like trying to think of the
example. I love those cards, dude.
They're sick. But like even with the All-Star game, those cards, they don't sell for that much.
That's fair.
They don't sell for that much. Especially for in pristine.
Yeah.
They don't go for that much. Yeah. It's just an All-Star jersey on it. Yeah. But I mean, if he does play well, they're gonna want it.
Yeah.
But I mean, also with Mike Trout, it's a tough calling for him. I feel bad for Mike Trout. But yeah, like a Skeens, yeah. Skeens would go up in market for both ways because it's Paul Skeens. It just depends on the person. But I would say for Mike Trout specifically, the Angels would be his best.
Fair. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking, you brought up Pristine. I've been ripping a lot of that. What are you like it this year?
I love Pristine.
I used to hate it.
Yeah.
And I think it's sick this year.
Yeah.
The only thing that I cannot stand.
Okay.
You already know where I'm going with this. A pack and a pack and a pack.
Yeah, it's the Russian doll pack.
It makes no sense to me.
It's crazy.
Like,
honestly.
Do you get the logic behind it? Like, why?
No,
why wouldn't they just put the?
Makes no sense. Just give us 3 packs, babe.
Right.
Just give us 3 packs.
Or
literally.
if you want to do a pack where it's like the mag with another pack outside of it, I'm fine with that. But like it's like loose cards outside of the. It just doesn't make sense.
And they get stuck. It gets sticky, dude. Yeah, like that was my first time ripping Pristine because I never ripped it for personal stuff. Yeah, it was a bit tough to get used to for sure. Yeah.
Fair. Now going back to the World Baseball Classic, are you okay with how they're doing this pitching rotation?
Yeah.
Like,
honestly,
would you rather see Skeens pitch 3 times or see Logan Webb pitch twice and Tank Screwball and just have them
only
rotate?
Pitch once. Yeah.
Right.
I find it weird. I get what they're doing. They're trying to protect them for their main season. But I feel like just let the boys play.
Yeah.
Just let them play.
That's what they want to do.
If Skeens could feel like he could pitch 7 innings or more, let Skeens pitch.
Right.
He will.
It's a story of my life.
Right? Just let him pitch.
It's what we've been doing.
Yeah, let's not do the 50. Let's not do the 80. Like
the guy wants to win games, and he's not going to win games in the regular season.
Exactly. Right. So let him pitch in the World Baseball Classic with the USA on his chest.
Oh man, that's too funny. Who's going to be the relief? Who's a closer in this?
Oh, I don't. I have to look. I'm not
it doesn't say it on
sure.
it. I think Dante was telling me it was who's our old relief pitcher? Dave Bednar, I think.
Oh, okay.
So that's that's freaking crazy. But
they're stacked, dude.
Now, another sport that you said you're third, right? Football?
Football, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a team for football? Is it more players?
It's the Jets and the Packers.
Jets and Packers.
Jets and Packers.
Okay.
I was born and raised a Jets fan, and then I was born and raised a Packers fan as well because my sister married a guy that's a diehard Packers fan.
Fair.
And he's known me since I was in my mom's womb, basically. He's known me since then. So I consider myself a Jets and Packers fan. I call myself the New Jersy Packers fan.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
Right there for that.
Hey, I don't blame you for taking that on.
Honestly, it helps me out, It gets me going. I mean, this past season with the Packers, I was loving it.
Right.
Loving it.
How do you feel about going into the offseason? I know baseball is on the horizon, so you're locked into it. But have you had any thoughts moving forward? Maybe a draft pick that you're looking at, or is there anything in specific?
Ty Simpson, I'm loving for the Jets.
Yeah.
He's talking highly for it. But I did see some funny stuff, like people commenting, like the Jets commented on his post about him, like talking about the Jets, like, oh, I would love to be with the Jets or whatever.
Really?
And the Jets commented, they were like, what do y'all think about this? Just flooded. Why'd you even comment this? The Jets are losing. Make sure your coach is awake at the draft, like at the combine. I was like, dude, why are you typing that in? But Ty Simpson, I'm looking for. Breece Hall with our tag, we got him now.
That's nice.
But we'll probably end up losing Breece Hall as well.
Which I think is fine. Yeah. I like Braylon Allen a lot. I know he was out this whole last season, but I think he's a baller. I threw this hypothetical out there. Maybe as a Jets fan, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
But the chat, not so much. I just threw this hypothetical out there, all right? I'm going to say a name. You're going to go crazy. I'm going to break it down why I think this is a great fit. Joe Burrow. Here's why. Here's why, though. I know that's a lot to throw out in the air. You trade three or four first-round draft picks.
Okay.
The Bengals are in a situation to where they paid T. Higgins and Jamar Chase a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow doesn't even want to play football anymore because he's getting crushed out there, right? So they can't afford to build an offensive line because offensive line is expensive.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson, they couldn't even pay, so their defense is still terrible. It's going to take them probably 5 or 6 more years to even comprehend being a successful team. So if I'm the Bengals and if I'm Joe Burrow, if I ever want to be successful, you have to leave each other.
Yeah.
The Jets, on the other hand, are in a situation where their offensive line, they drafted offensive linemen this past year.
Yep.
Great. Phenomenal. Defense was rough, but that's a problem that they can address in the future.
Yeah.
They have Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
They've got Breece Hall. I do too.
I love
Garrett Wilson's a beast.
He's
Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Like, it fit perfect.
Yeah.
I could see where Joe Burrow could walk into a situation and be successful.
And give the ball to Garrett Wilson.
And you got to think, I don't think that division is that good. I don't know how you feel about the Patriots. I didn't think the Patriots were that good. I understand they went to the Super Bowl.
They had an easy, no, you could say it. They had an easy,
yes.
They had an easy schedule, y'all. Sorry, I hate the Patriots.
I do too.
I hate them with all my might. They had the best schedule for them. They had a easy walk into the Super Bowl, and they got crushed in the Super Bowl. Loved every second of it.
And you guys have more first-round picks. You got rid of Sauce Gardner and got,
that hurt,
2 more?
Though, but I mean, he didn't do well. He didn't do well.
I was going to
anyway.
say, I think it's for the best. So it's like you guys have those picks to give away.
We do.
If I'm the Jets, I'm doing everything that I possibly can to go get a tier 1 quarterback that's on the market. And I think Joe Burrow would be a perfect fit.
I don't think Joe Burrow is going to move. Would you chat GPT this thing?
No, that came up. That was an epiphany that came up in my head.
Okay.
And I just thought, dude, Joe Burrow doesn't even want to play in Cincinnati anymore. He's getting murdered
crushed.
left and right.
He's getting it's just he has more time to dye his hair blonde than play ever in the playoffs.
Now, on the other side, Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers do have 2 quarterbacks over there. One being Jordan Love, obviously the future of their organization. Another one being Malik Willis.
I love Malik Willis.
I think a lot of people do.
And honestly, why not the Jets?
I love that.
Why not the Jets?
Can I say a crazy take?
Go.
I think that Malik Willis is better than Jordan Love.
Oh, I totally agree.
Oh my gosh.
I totally agree.
You might be the first Green Bay fan to ever say that.
I totally agree. Everyone loves Jordan Love. Like, let's be real. We love the guy.
Yeah. He's so hot and cold, though.
Yeah.
You know,
they were talking about him. We were talking about it today on our show, and I saw they were talking about it on ESPN. Love Malik Willis. He showed up when Jordan Love was out.
Yeah.
He's a ball player.
Yes, he is.
He's a ball player. He's a genuine dude. He loves the sport. He can run the dang ball.
Yep.
And hit his targets.
Where do you think that he's probably going to land? Do you think that he stays in Green Bay or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I think I would love to have him, but he's too good of a player to stay at Green Bay.
I agree.
I don't think Jordan Love's going to go anywhere, unfortunately, which sucks. But
so you're not a Love?
I like Jordan Love, but like Malik Willis is all the way.
Damn.
I like Malik Willis.
You might be the only Green Bay fan out there.
Oh yeah,
that.
my nephews, once they see this video, they're gonna freak out at me. They're gonna be like, "What are you saying?" Because they're huge Green Bay Packers fans.
Do you see a spot where like he lands possibly?
I hope the Jets, but I don't know. Quarterback wise, what teams? Oh, the Vikings maybe.
The Vikings.
I've been seeing a lot for him going there.
Miami maybe.
Miami
with Tua now.
I'm hearing
Arizona.
Tua going to the Jets.
I heard that
They're
too.
in talks about that.
That would suck.
God, that would suck so bad. Concussion City right there.
You want to know what's funny? Like as a Chargers fan, like in 2020 when that draft was happening, I wanted Tua. That's why I wanted. I was kind of like sad that we passed up on Tua and took Herbert.
Yeah.
So glad.
Oh yeah, Herbert is nice. Who wouldn't love him?
Some other news in the NFL. Obviously, the combine just happened. Sonny Styles from Ohio State, probably the best combine in NFL history. The linebacker,
right? Yeah.
6'5", 244 pounds, ran a 4.4 640. And then I don't know who wrote this. Jeremiah Love. I do not like Notre Dame.
Okay.
I can't.
I saw that. I was like, oh, he likes Notre Dame. Cool.
I can't stand Notre Dame. And this is what it says: Jeremiah Love, best player in the draft? ? In parentheses, Conor loves Notre Dame. That's not true. I think Notre Dame are a bunch of babies.
Okay.
R.I.P. to their head coach, though. Lou Holtz, I think, is the older coach, just passed away today. So
at 89 years old.
But Notre Dame, get into that. But Julian Love had a phenomenal combine.
Possible wide receiver.
I'm terrified that he's going to end up going to the Chiefs. Like, I think that's a huge possibility.
He's a running back, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Sick running back, too, for Notre Dame. Like, he's going to come into the league. It's going to remind me of, like, somebody like Jahmyr Gibbs or Bijan Robinson. He's going to, like, easily... My personal thoughts is he's going to be a top 10 running back this upcoming year. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, some people are saying that he could move to wide receiver. Yeah. I would be surprised because he's only 6 foot.
I feel like it's rare for that. I mean, he's gonna just bulldoze. He's what, 214? I saw on there.
Yep. Yep. So he's a big dude.
Yeah.
There are talks as high as him going 4 to the Titans. Obviously,
jeez.
I would be surprised. They got your guys' old head coach Robert Saleh. So I don't see them going as a running back, like which I mean it could make sense because like Tony Pollard. I don't know what's going on with that situation.
Yeah, Tony Pollard. Yep.
But I mean, Robert Saleh being a defensive guy, I think they go defense, and their defense is bad.
He makes me laugh so much. He went off.
What are your thoughts on Robert Saleh?
Dude.
Are you not a fan?
I hate that shiny bald head. No.
I love Robert Saleh.
I love him as a guy, but dude, when it came to the Jets, he just didn't want to do nothing for us. And he goes off. Who was he defensive coordinator for?
The Niners.
The Niners went off, and him smiling against the Jets.
I wanted
to hit him.
He loved it.
But I think he should just stick with being a defensive coordinator. Listen, he's going to be a head coach now, but I think he should just stick with that.
I agree.
You're getting
with that.
more money. That's why you're going.
Like he was a really good defensive coordinator. Yeah. Some guys just aren't cut out to be head coaches.
No.
You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the move. They did bring in Brian Dable as their offensive coordinator from the Giants. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah. Some other things, breaking news within these last couple of days in the NFL, Kyler Murray informed that he's going to be gone.
Maybe a Vikings right there.
Today, another breaking news, Stephon Diggs was just cut from the Patriots.
See ya.
That's interesting.
Crazy.
Well, I mean, he's had a lot of craziness going on for himself.
On the side, yeah.
So I'm curious to see where he lands. If he would land anywhere. That too. It's like my initial thoughts was like the Patriots because like Mike Vrabel drafted him in Tennessee and didn't want to see him go. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. No, he was there. I'm sorry. I'm thinking A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown was drafted.
Oh, A.J. Brown's another one that's going to be big. Where is he going to be going?
I don't know. That's who I think he's going to go to the Patriots. Maybe they do a little, not a swap, but like he gets Stephon Diggs is out, A.J. Brown is in. I was hearing
talks with him going to the Bills or the Packers too.
The Packers would be interesting. Gross. The thing with the Packers though is you guys have 500 different wide receivers.
Dude, we have so many we can't even decide what to run.
So I don't. That could be interesting. Obviously, Golden's there, Romeo Doubs, and. Outside of that, David Montgomery got traded to the Texans, which I think is a big scoop from the Lions. So there's a little relief off the Green Bay back.
There we go. Done.
But
I heard a trade happen today with the Rams and the Chiefs for a few round picks.
Yes, I did hear about that.
Who it was. But
me too.
The Rams are getting somebody, and it's gonna be big. I mean, Serena was super happy about it. So
hey, that's good. Hey, all kudos to the Rams that they're the second best team in LA. You know, behind the Chargers.
Behind the Chargers
this upcoming year.
What you got right there? Gotta love Herbert.
But other than that, so like any final takes, at least give me a Mets final take and then your final take. What are your thoughts? So you say first round exit, is that a lock and key?
I think it's gonna be a lock in.
No division championship?
No, I don't think so. We were in second last year behind the Phillies. Should have been first, but the Phillies.
Screw the Phillies.
Yes, God, don't get me started. There's so many Phillies in our chat.
I know,
and they always say "Go Phillies," and like they always catch me to say it. And I go, "Go Mets!"
Dude, they're all jerks to us too.
They're punks
because they're in PA. They're like, "Oh, how's it feel to be the little brother in PA?" I was like, "Dude, we're the little brother in the entire league. Leave me alone."
Literally. I would say for card market wise. AJ Ewing for the Mets, Carson Bench. Carson Bench is going to get called up for sure.
Bench, okay.
Scott for the pitching for the Mets.
Luis Angel
Acuna, he's on the White Sox now.
Oh, he got traded? I didn't know he got traded. I was excited for him. I snagged a couple of his first moments.
I have a crystallized of him for the Mets. It's beautiful. That didn't last too long, but love Luis Angel Acuna. He's going to crush for the White Sox. But yeah, AJ Ewing for the Mets. He's a prospect. I believe he's a third baseman, if I'm not mistaken. He's a sneaky one. He hits home runs like it's nobody's business. Yeah, he had a great last season. This upcoming season in spring training, he's crushing it right now. Carson Bench, he's gonna get called up for sure. Probably not by opening day, but he might be lingering around.
What draft class was he? Do you know?
That I can't remember off the top of my head. But he's a young stud. Everyone's going for him. He just hit his first career home run, I believe, today.
Nice.
In spring training.
That's awesome.
He's moving his way up right there.
Oh, with the first team though?
Yeah,
With the Mets? That's sick.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
He's going up there as well. And then overall, that's for like card market. Overall, jeez. Yeah, for the Mets, they're gonna I would say wild card, and I'll be shocked if they make it further down.
I'd be pumped. I would love to see.
Oh my God, I would love it.
My best friend from college, he's from Long Island and is a massive Mets fan. Mm-hmm. Dude, I've been telling him, I'm like, I'm rooting for you.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I'm big rooting for him.
I'm ready for the fun stuff, but yeah.
I'm gonna throw this one name out there, and I think it's starting to catch some more traction. I hate the Yankees, but Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones is going to be a big one.
I think he's going to be a beast.
I mean, Lagrange is in there as well.
Lagrange, yep. Also a beast.
He for what did I hear about him? I think he struck out somebody, or he hit off of some. I forget what it was. He did something big, and everyone's like, "Oh, Drew keeps saying get his cards, because he's gonna be big,
it's cheap." Yep.
Dax Kilby as well for the Yankees, going off on there. He's a cheap one, but everyone's going for him.
Who's their shortstop too? That's up and coming. Not Volpe. The other George Lombard.
Oh, he hit a home run today.
Yeah, he hit a bomb today. I saw that.
First one right off the rip. He's going to be big. And he was a bit quiet last season. And I was saying it in our show. I said, look out for him. He's going to be big. Yeah, for sure.
Do you have a World Series prediction? I know. I don't even want to say. We're both thinking
it's going to be the Dodgers in there. And God knows who's going to be against them.
They're at plus like 120 to win the World
there's no even point. You're going to get $2.
That's disgusting.
You're going to get $2.
That's so unfair.
And we're going to lose a couple of games next season.
What do you think about 2027 lockout? Because that's what I've been hearing rumblings that they're going to be locking out next year.
I think they're going to. I don't think we're going to lose a whole season, but we're going to lose a couple games.
You think so?
We're going to lose a decent amount. It's going to feel like COVID again, where we lost a few games in there.
So thoughts on what do you think of a cap? Do you think that there should be a cap in the MLB?
I think with the Dodgers' sake, there should be somewhat of a cap, or be reasonable about it.
Almost $1 billion.
They need to be reasonable about it. They need to get some hey, stop, relax. You keep getting all the best players. Right. Kyle Tucker, I wanted him for the Mets. Once we saw that, Bo Bichette the next day we got him. That's literally what it was. Yeah.
What do you? I think that there should be a floor. Think about half the teams in the NL Central with us, like the Reds, or like us, right? We don't pay anybody, or like the Marlins, right?
Jeez.
They're not paying people. I feel like there should be a cap at the floor of what people have to spend in
Correct.
Year.
Yeah.
So it's just a thought,
at least something,
right? Some type of baseline, it's just a free for all, And I just think it's kind of unfair on both sides, sides of the spectrum. So I agree with that. Well, other than that, do you have anything else to add?
Nothing really. I mean, love seeing what the hobby's doing. Love seeing how the hobby's growing day after day. It grows one card at a time, especially with the kids nowadays getting into the hobby. Showing the example to them. Right. Showing how to handle cards and how to grow the cards and not scam people in a way. You know what I mean? But the hobby is growing every single day, and I absolutely love it. Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Well, I think that'll do it. Yeah. Thank you again for hopping on,
of course.
Meg.
Thank you for having me.
If you guys ever want to subscribe, or make sure you guys follow down below, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, whatnot, Fanatics Live. If you ever want to check out Meg Live.
Fanatics Live right there.
So that'll do it for another episode of The Hobby Never Sleeps.
Appreciate you guys. Bye.
We move.